and welcome to the show. We are here today on GTA 5 for another Survive the Hunt. Yes, it is snowing and our car is currently... Throw snowballs at Gliska's car. Their car is, hideous. It's all the colours at once. It doesn't look great, I'm not going to lie. Oh, we got a bus. We've got a bus trying to block us in. Yes, it is time for us to be attempting to survive the hunt. We're using the Explodey pre-rule set with after 20... Oh, Ewan's been knocked out by a snowball. That was a good throw, whoever did that. There's somebody up there throwing snowballs. Yes, there is. I think there is Danger Man chucking him off the top of the crane. Can you get a good shot on Ewan again? It was quite impressive. Lado's tried to get the camera. Not like he's going to know where the camera is pointing. This is just rude at this point. I only sat waiting because I'd like to wait until, like the 11 o'clock because it'll be easier for me to remember. We're just going to run over some people. That's one, and that's two. Oh, and we got fireworks. Oh, no, we've crashed. Snow, there's less grip. No! Oh, well, apparently we're stuck in here now with the bus. I guess we're going this way. I don't know whether technically... you know what? I'm counting it. They blocked me in. Although, actually, no, wait, this actually helps them rather than me. Bugger. Fireworks are going. Right, time to go. Time to go. So, I've got a wanted level because I was running morons over. Feel like that's probably not a very good defense, if I'm being perfectly honest. Sorry, officer, I was just running over idiots. I'm allowed to do that, right? Let's just get rid of that, because the last thing I need to be dealing with is a wanted level in the snow. Okay, what difference have we got here? Well, the snow is slippery, funnily enough. This does change the surface, it does make the cars a lot less grippy. So, chases are going to be difficult. The cars are going to slide around a lot. The rear-wheel drive cars are going to be vulnerable. There doesn't actually seem like much spawning outside of a Zion for me at the moment. I'm half tempted by like a Patriot or something. We know how difficult they are to stop, although very difficult to get away. They'll survive for ages, but they're very difficult to get away from a chase with. Last time we exploded some prees, we did boat wars, and then I got stuck on trying to get the exit, essentially. This time out, that's spawning quite late. We are going to go around. Thank you, Zion, for catching the, is it Tahoma? It's fine. That's actually quite a good recovery. We kind of span around. You know what? I'm actually going to think about this for once. What cars does Sibian want? A Sentinel, a Schwartz. Oh, great. Cars that I would kind of like. Sentinel, Schwartz, a Super Diamond. Jackal would like. Feltzer I probably won't get. Oh, there's a Schwartzer. It's not a terrible spawn set, actually, for this. There's quite a few options. A Sabre Turbo would be very brave. I quite like a Schwartzer, but I know I'm going to get a wanted level. Zion. I don't know if I want a bright red Zion, though. That is the problem. There was a grey one on the other side of the road I could have gone and got. Okay, I guess we'll go for a white Zion. We'll go with snow camo, yes. Snow camo is the way to go. The Tahoma Custom is worth way more than your... Zion's worth like 30,000, maybe? The Tahoma Custom is... Well, it was currently gifted, but it's probably worth like $750,000, knowing GTA. So, there is that. Right, we are going to quickly pull over so that we can undisguise ourselves. Hopefully, we will go for just like that. Generic AI. I don't actually know if I put on any body armor, so let's go put that on just in case. That seems like a good idea. Alright, we have armor. We are good to go. We are in. They will have set off by now. They have. We will be... Inferni's spawning. It's tempting, but of course that will break the supercar rule. They will then have access to high-end cars. So, we have got, okay. We've got a actually we've got a couple along here. I think there was one by the train restaurant. We've actually just gone past it. There's one by the cinema. There's one up by the hotel that's around the back of the golf course. That's where I am heading. Then we'll go blow that one up first, and then we will take it from there, really. So I can call Lester. I can use Lester. Oh, okay, you wanted to go in that lane. That's fine. I was about to call you an idiot, but no, that was fair. Yeah, I can call Lester. The goal for me, blow up as many prees as I can, and then try and escape. I think my current record for prees is something in the region of 8. It's probably going to be difficult to match that in the snow. I'm just expecting things to go wrong. I'm also a little bit concerned. We've seen the AIs be all sorts of janky. The enhanced version seems to have made the AIs more janky than normal. And now we've got snow, where everyone has less grip. So the jank AI is going to be scary, if I'm honest with you. There is quite a lot of bikes spawning. So, for those that will inevitably be asking, why am I not driving a bike? You are right, the bikes are very quick. And that was actually one of the faster bikes as well. That would be very difficult to stop. The problem is that when the hunters see a bike, they will pretty much crash into it. And they will not necessarily know who it is or what it is. They will just crash into a bike because it's a bike. And if it is me on the bike, it's much easier to hit it when it's stationary. And yeah, I would use a bike as a getaway plan, potentially in a long chase even if I could stop and grab one quickly. I would do that sort of stuff, but I'm unlikely to use it too often outside of that. Because it's just the chances of me being killed in an accident is very, very high. Like here, for an example, if the hunters were coming up behind that bike there, they would want to, you know, just drive into it, basically. Right, so we are going to want to turn into here. What we are going to do is we're going to do a sneaky thing here. We're going to turn the lights off. We are going to park the car up. We are going to put the roof down, oopsie, which is that one. The reason I'm putting the roof down is it puts the windows down, which means I can throw a sticky bomb on the car, not break a window, and then put the roof back up again. I think. What we'll also do is call Lester. We can be calm. We can be collected. We can think things through here and do this sensibly.
What do you need exactly?
We will go for a cop to turn a blind eye. We will back up the sentinel. We will chuck a sticky bomb on the pre. We will. So we're not allowed to just drive away from the pre and explode it, but we are allowed to, as long as we're still like in visual range of it, I'm allowed to do this. I'll get my roof up. Come on, roof, go up. And then bang. Bang goes the pre. We are away nice and subtly. No damage on the car. Now, you might be asking, you might be wondering, and it's a fair question, about the snow that appears on the side of my car. Yes, the player car will get kind of covered in snow. However, that does not sink. So, because my car is not around the other players while they're driving about, when they appear, when they see it sort of around me, it will show up as a clean car. If they hang around for long enough around an AI car, I think that will get snow on it as well. It doesn't sink. There's not much I can do about it if it did, so yeah, we're going to be fine. Oh, the intruder has had an accident. Don't tell me it scratched it. It hasn't scratched it. That's good. Oh crap, it has just turned, so I'm going to do something a little bit annoying for me. I don't know if that was looking for me. I don't want to go up here. This is so this is technically within the area where I am, where I'm allowed to go. I guess I could actually loop my way around. It's not the worst idea. I mean, it's annoying because it's taken me away. There's a pre. I'll put a link to the map. I know where all the pre's are, of course. I'll put a link to that one in the description. There is a pre down by kind of the beach area. I was going to go to that one. However, what I might do instead is loop back to the one at the train carriage restaurant-y bit. That's the road I want. There is the old Blimpus going around. Because I'm hoping by the time I get to the train carriage, right, they're going to have they're going to have assumed I've left the area, right? They're going to have come to the conclusion that I'm gone. They're not going to still be searching that area because it's going to take a while. That's my hope here, is that... To be fair, what I actually could have done at that hotel is I could probably have blown the car up and parked and just sat in the car park. If I parked it in the corner, they probably wouldn't really look at it. But it's a gamble. Like, that could work, or I could also be really dumb and have a whole bunch of them descend on me immediately. Like, that's such a huge gamble. It can work. There is an intruder searching the hills. I don't know if that was the one that crashed into us. It's a battered intruder, but there's probably a few intruders, if I'm honest with you. That is a killed car. That is a killed AI. I mean, do I want to go downwards? I don't really want to go up any higher if I can. I mean, the hills is kind of safe. The hills is a horrible place to chase in the snow. And plus, I could jump a wall and be jumping through gardens and just make it really difficult. And depending on how many were giving chase, I would potentially go for that as a strategy. Would be just run through gardens and run through, you know, the houses and all of that kind of shenanigans would be effective. Oh, hello, drunken AI lunatic. Alright, oh god, there's another one doing dumb things. And a one plus point I get is my lane discipline does not have to be any good. That was really close. That was so close. I was just taking the corner normally, not expecting to be overtaken by a hunter that skidded through. And I also scared the crap out of them because they were trying to avoid crashing into me and they nearly had an accident, locked it up and went straight on. There are so many hunters around at the moment. My whole plan of leave it a bit and turn around and look back to get that train carriage is not quite working. That's why I'm going back up here to buy some time. If not, we can go to the one at the cinema. That's fine. We're just trundling our way through the hills. That is one of them. There's a BF injection heading this way. It's just kind of having a look at the back of us. We are going to go up here. There's one thing that I cannot do is I cannot do indicators. So I'm trying to go the way that would require the least amount of indicators. Unfortunately, the thing that might be giving me grief here is the window is down. So the window is down from when I put the roof down. It's less visible than a smash, but it is down, and I am being followed by a BF injection. The question is, will it... What is it going to do? I mean, I have another idea here. I don't know whether this is going to work as an idea. There we go. Oh, it's bloody Longbow as well. It was Longbow searching cars. I said I was going to do it if it happened. I don't know. I don't know whether that was Longbow going to leave me or whether that was Longbow running because they realised I was getting out of the car. It's just not worth it at this point. Can I get into a slightly better secured area? Over here is a better secured area. I really don't want to have to deal with the police here. We're going to have enough problems as it is. Police is the last thing we need. Remove that.
Okay, I'll get you out of trouble. No problem.
We are currently just going all-out aggression on this one. Okay, they got one flare off. Do they have unlimited flares? Oh, I fired too soon. I thought that was locking it. How many flares did they get? That one might get it. No, they get unlimited flares. Okay, well, we've freaked it out. That's something, at least. Was that them? I think that was. I think that was a hunter just freaking out and running away. We've scared off a blimp, which is a good thing. We're currently playing it super aggressive. I'm currently just running around the hills armed with an assault rifle. That, I think, was an NPC. That is one of them. That was a Lado. Officer Lado turned up and did not last long. We've got a wanted level again. Probably not a big surprise. My hope is they're going to have a really difficult time tracking me. Right? That's the goal here. Oh, crap. That wall is too low. Now, we got rid of Chris. We might need a car here. I feel like this is a really bad place to be in at the moment, to be stuck in a firefight. I've not really had many places I can go. We're currently trying... I'm trying the different tactic. a slightly different tactic of, well, it's currently out-and-out warfare. I forgot to reload. Nearly killed Aaron. Aaron had the bike. That's the only reason I know who that one was. He's kind of working. They are a little bit wary about coming all out for me, because at the moment we have done some serious damage. I don't really want the special carbine, but it'll do in a pinch. They have managed to friendly fire each other. I'm going to guess they mistook people for other people. I don't know if they're going to have any idea where I've gone at this point. But this was the plan. This is what I said. I didn't really want to have to go for it, but we have gone for a... Sorry, we've not got cars today. We've got on foot visiting expensive snow-covered mansions. Blimp's turned up, but Blimp is a long way away at the moment. So that's fine. I'm going to not go near that if I can avoid it. We got away from the police, so that is one less thing to worry about. Right. What we are going to do is find somewhere where I can lay low for a minute. I want somewhere I can hide indoors. Would be bloody lovely. But I'm not going to get that. The blimp is probably going to spot us. Now, it's looking the wrong way at the moment. The reason I wanted somewhere under cover. Slightly. There is a car about. My plan was to change, sure, whatever, to something, just something different so when I'm back in a car. But at the moment, we have got way too much company to be contemplating that heavily. I think they're looking the wrong way currently. I can't even get over this bloody wall. This bit, there's a, look, I'm literally, there we go, we're over the fence, over the hedge. I mean, there are definitely cars circling around. Because, there's another one of them. This is way too vulnerable to the blimp, is what I don't like. Way too vulnerable to getting spotted. They can't search every house. It's the difficulty they're having. Oh, this house is really, really exposed. Don't want to be here. Want a car. If I'm being really honest, a car would be wonderful right about now. That's a long drop as well. It's a less exposed house, but it's a long old drop, and that blimp is getting ever closer. Hell can I go? If they're driving around up here, they might not be able to see me get over to this house. This looks kind of a little bit more secluded. Say that. And there's all these... Oh, no. Oh, look at this. This is the sort of place I want to be in. I mean, I know... There's loads of... I can hear the cars buzzing around. I've seen the cars buzzing around. The time is ebbing away. And this is the difficulty with this style, is that I am just running out of time. Yeah, we've only got one pre. We were unlucky with getting caught. Maybe I shouldn't have double-backed on myself. It wasn't even that big of a double-back, if I'm honest. Where is that blimp? I mean, we've taken out 3. Taken out Longbow, Lado, Chris. We shot at the guy on the bike. I'm pretty sure that was still Aaron. But I didn't reload in time, so I didn't actually get a good amount of shots on them. Don't think we killed anyone else. So, I mean, we've dwindled some numbers, but it's not been great. It's not, you know, still a lot of them giving chase. Where is the aircraft? That's what I'm kind of worried about the blimp. It's just hovering over there. If I can get a car here, I could maybe sneak out. Right. There's a dying siren. There's an ambulance. That'll be one of them as well. They did have a lot of emergency vehicles at the start of this. You know what? I'll go back. I'd say I'm going back in the safety alcove. I literally popped my head out to go see if I could find a car to steal, and immediately at least 2 go past. And I don't know what else might have done. That G-Wagon, I think, would be unlikely to be one of them. Blimpus is still over there. Go on, bugger off, Blimpus. Go a different direction. Yes, that's it. Go that way. Go that way, Blimpus. We will telepathically mind control you. Yes. That way. I am over there. Right. I mean, at this point, I'm not really going to put the gun away, because if I get spotted, I will want to have a weapon ready. I'm just looking for a car, actually, at this point. Get in this house. Why couldn't you have had a car in the driveway? Oh! No blimpus. Oh, my. I'm going over to this building, because this building is way more difficult for a blimp to see me in. And now I need a car. Has anybody seen a car? Well, a car that I could steal. That's kind of easy to get to. That's what I'm looking for. Have we seen a car on a driveway somewhere? Although leaving a driveway would be mighty suspicious. Here's the blimp. Do I have? I mean, we tried the homing launcher and I don't have like an RPG. I should probably buy an RPG. I don't actually want to use the grenade launcher. Because yeah, I thought the blimp could only fire off so many flares, but apparently it can fire off more than I thought it could. So that plan is actually kind of backfired. Well, I mean, it was worth a shot. They knew I was roughly in that area anyway, so it wasn't like it was a terrible gamble. Can't see the blimp at the moment. Ooh, well, there's an idea and a half. I mean, I am currently a black figure running on the snow, which isn't the best plan, but up here there will be a road, and I'm out of the way of the blimp. There is a road up here. There is a car park up here. Well, kind of like a viewing point, I guess. Don't know if they have any cars, but... Right. We have made it away. Not really the way I intended, or anybody intended. However, we are away. You are going to give me a wanted level, but it's fine. I will just lose that straight away. But you are a good car. So I do want... oh, was it a Schwartz and not a Shafter possibly on that? That's fine then. All is good. We are away. Bloody hell. Bloody hell. Oh, that was hard work. That was hard work. Well, as I said, the hills and jumping between buildings does work. I think what they're doing is... Oh, we found a scooter meet. How's it going? Are you enjoying your mopeding in the snow? I would not want to be on one of those in the snow. Yeah, I think what's happened is I have gone in the hill. I've been stuck in the hills before during these chases, and often they've abandoned the search for me to still be there. And I think they believe I am still in that area because we managed to freak out the blimp with the. So like, the rockets didn't take out the blimp. Kind of sad about that. The thing is, though, it did do enough to scare it off for a little bit, and what that meant is that the blimp couldn't see where I was when I was jumping around the buildings. It was left to people on foot who, the one person who found me, Chris, we shot, and yeah, no one else got really all that close. So while I'm annoyed I didn't get the blimp taken down, I think the rockets actually were useful. So there we go. Right, we are back on the drive. I mean, we are going towards, I guess we're going to go towards the one by the beach front area. I'd like to go to a slightly different one, but it's going to take me most of that bloody time to even get to any of them. So yeah, maybe we'll go to the beachfront area, and then that will drag the hunters across the map. Because they're not going to necessarily be really around that part of the map. I don't know where the blimp is, and I don't want to spin the camera around too much and get myself distracted. That would be bad, and just like drive into the back of the car in front. You know, not great. I could do with like the fog coming in. You do sometimes get the fog going on. We are almost, geez, we're almost halfway through this, and I've got one pre. This is that is annoying. That is annoying. The G-Wagon is all over the place. Can I see? Ooh. Don't know what G-Wagon's doing. It's pulling up. Can't see the blimp, but I can't see the blimp. There will come a point where they are going to have to leave that area. They're gonna have to have thought that I have managed to sneak away. They can't forever be searching the hill. They won't be forever searching the hills. They could search the hills forever if they want to. It just wouldn't be very productive at the end of the day. I'm going to pretend that that's a green light because no one else is going, so it will look legit. I do actually need to go right, to be honest with you, if we are going towards the beach. What bit of road is it on? It's not quite on the main road down. It's one road lower. That's okay. Yeah, we'll be fine. We'll find it. Oh, don't give me a wanted level. That's a player. That's fine. There's a player in that police car. So yeah, that will not give us a wanted level. Thank God. I can't hear any sirens. I don't think there's any police stations on the way that I'm going. So, there kind of is, but we don't really go past the actual police station bit. So we'll be fine. Oh, that was a red light as well. The glare, I'm actually not paying attention to red lights very well at the moment. Whoops. It's a small issue. It's a small issue, but there's so much going on that the hunters are not going to... I think I have a couple of times been spotted for running a red light, but I think that's more coincidence. I don't even know if the... I think the lights sync for everybody, but it's possible they could even not sync. So, yeah, it's one of those things that I'm not going to run them, especially if I see a hunter around. I'm not going to kind of run them, but it's going to happen at some point. And yeah, I'm not going to worry. I'm not going to panic about running a red light. I am going to be a little bit concerned if that car decides it wants to try and overtake me. Fine, you know what? I will just run the red light then, because otherwise, because you're just going to be annoying, basically. Now I hear sirens. Is it the one of them with the fire engine? Is it the one with the ambulance? Why are you not going, AI? Go! Oh, you absolute twat. I mean, I just wanted to go. That was all. We were sat at a green light for ages, and that's the AI just do dumb stuff. The AI just do dumb stuff sometimes for no real logical reason. Okay, we are expecting this to be about a couple of roads down, and then it should be on this road. I think it's over this side on this road. Don't quite know where exactly. No, there it is. Found it. Right, we will just go and park in the car park. So, I mean, my plan for this one here will be... I can still hear some sirens. That's concerning me. Is that I can hear... Oh, put that away. I can hear sirens going on. I don't know where they're coming from. What is going to be my best... So this is a difficult one to get, because there's not actually very many nice ways out of here. There's really not many nice ways out of here. I think my best bet is going to be... cops turn a blind eye. My best bet will, I believe, be to... Oh, I thought that was a hunter just turned up to have a nose. Jeez, that scared the crap out of me. No, that was just an AI who's about to have a really bad day. Buddy, I would not park there if I were you. Your day is about to get a whole lot worse. For some reason I'm pressing the wrong button on the car, on the D-pad, which is not helping matters. Right. We will head over here. There's definitely one of the hunters just shot down that way. We have got a green light for us. Lovely stuff. I want to get out of here ASAP. Like, there's no hanging around here. I can't really try any funny business. There's a lot of high-end cars spawning, which they might start checking the high-end cars. They might think that I'm going to go for it. There is the fire truck. Oh, but the fire truck has an advantage. Fire truck has a secret weapon that it can use. Don't know whether they are. They don't seem to be at the moment. But what the fire truck can do is the fire truck can freak out AI cars. Don't tell me you're going to do what I think you're about to go and do. It was bloody Joe wanted my car again. That's not the first time that Joe has wanted my car. At least I believe that was their plan there, was to steal my car. Now, I have an idea. This is a super risky one, but there isn't anybody very close to me at the moment, I don't think. I was going to go grab a helicopter, then I've realised there's a blimp, of course. Okay, car. Get down into the one of the drains. Did anything... Oh, they have got enough vehicles around. God damn it. So I was thinking of going to try and steal a helicopter or steal a boat or something, but they got too many vehicles close by. Well, the ambulance and the fire engine won't be able to get out there. That was my plan. Oh, they can. Never mind. I take it back. They are apparently more competent off-roading and fitting through a narrow gap than I expected. Right, shafter. I've talked about using a shafter a few times, and I've never quite got the opportunity. Various reasons have meant I never got to run with it. Now we're going to find out how good it is. Unfortunately for me, we have got a blimp. We have got a blimp going on above us. Now, the fog might help. The reason I'm just going for straight line is the things giving chase directly behind me, well, that was an ambulance and a fire truck, right? They're terrible in a straight line. Well, they're not terrible, but they're not as good in a straight line as a shafter. So we're going to try and use that to our advantage. I don't know whether I can use this to my advantage, though. We might be far enough away from them that they won't see me going under here. Now, I could just ditch the car and park. It would be a risk, though. It would be a gamble and a half. Oh, can I keep going through here? Is this destructible? Yes, it is. Will they even think that I could go here? Possibly not. The blimp, I'm hoping, will struggle following me under there. Oh, that's the wrong button. That's the wrong button. I actually meant to get out of the car, and then I was getting ready to get out of the car because I was going to try and do some sneaky stuff on foot. But it hasn't worked, unfortunately. We are trying to use all the alleyways in the snow. That's always a dangerous game. A real dangerous game. We're going to pop out here because this is just trying to lose the blimp at the moment. I don't know where it is. I can't even see the bloody blimp at this current moment in time. So we are currently going for some guesswork times. Guesswork times, will the blimp be about? We have a very small window of vulnerability where we are above the train line. And then we are going into a tunnel. I mean... So there is a problem with this, of course. Is that if they've seen me go in here... we are potentially vulnerable, especially if they find my car, so we're not going to park at the first station we come to. I don't actually know where this goes very well. Is this the one that I can drive out of? Somewhere. Maybe. Does this let me drive out of it? I can't remember how the subways loop up in this game, because I think there's two. There's one line that goes around the airport, right? And then there's the other line that goes around the city. Do they actually connect? I have no idea, and I have no idea if I'm going the right way. I don't really want to park and go out on foot. I mean, what I would be tempted to do would be to park. If I saw the train, I would try and get ahead of it, park and get on the train. That would be a plan that I would like a lot. But at the moment, although I want the train to be going this way, really. I want the train to catch us more than anything. Don't want to be in the subway. Hello, don't mind me. I love how no one really reacts all that much to the fact that there is a car currently driving down the subway tunnels. You know, I feel like, not that I go on the subway very often, or the underground as we would call it over here, but I feel like there would be more, just more reaction to that. I mean, I've gone quite a long way here. We are going to ditch it just because A, I don't want to drive through subway tunnels the entire way, and B, if they think I've gone, if they think I've gone in the tunnels, they're going to think, like, if they'd followed me in there, they would have expected me to have got out by now. I feel like we've gone far enough away. I could blow the car up, but if I blow it up, the wreck will still be there if the car's still there for them, if that makes sense. That won't despawn any quicker than the actual solid vehicle, I don't think. I guess I could be wrong, but I'm fairly sure. It's not worth bringing attention anyway. They might hear the explosion, and then I get a wanted level, and all of that garbage. Have I come out in a really bad place? I think I've come out a place I didn't really want to come out at. Yes, I have. I mean, we have come out at a place, which is something. So, the ghost mode vehicles, they are people who are out of the game. So, that was Joe, funnily enough, with the journey that we killed. We are out. We are on foot. We're in the center of the map. We are miles away from everything. Damn it. I mean, we're blowing up too. We're blowing up 2. We've done a good job of getting away from stuff. There is an ambulance. I would believe that would be theirs. I am going to need to get a car before I get to this. I guess we can just loop backwards and forwards down this bit. And there is a Sabre. Stay on. No, 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 don't go over that lane. No, I needed you. Okay, apparently pedestrians walk across this crossing here in their normal non-freaked out state. In fact, the downside of being here is that custom shop gets used a lot. Which is sadly something that I can't really do anything about. Why are there no cars spawning on this side of the road? Of course, there's none when I need them. It looks like it might be this thing. Right. I will yoink that. Thank you very much. Sorry about the carjacking. We are now in a red Schwarzer, and I'm going to be a bit cheeky here. I mean, if we get caught doing this, we'll get caught doing it. I feel like I'm just going to go for this, and if we get caught, we get caught, kind of a thing. Overshot the turning. So I'm perfectly allowed to upgrade my car, if I so choose. We're going to change the colour, and we're going to give it a massive turbo, and that'll be that. Right, we will go engine, big engine upgrade. Actually, you know what? I might keep this. I might actually keep this one. Vehicle storage is full. Okay, never mind. I won't then. We will do that. We will do that, and we will do. You know what? Screw that. We'll give it some armor, although I don't think that's really going to be a concern. I feel like bulletproof tires is a little bit cheating. So I tend to not do it because it's not really in the spirit of. We'll go. Actually, you know what? Black steel looks like a good blending in color. Black steel, and then secondary colour. Funnily enough, that has also got to change. That cannot be bright red. Black steel. There we go. Now it's just a nondescript... What would this be? S-Class? E-Class? A nondescript Mercedes hiding a massive, massive turbo. Awesome. Happy with that. Very happy with that. And the plan is now going to be head back up towards the train cafe restaurant bit. We might be able to get that and get the one by the cinema, although that's going to be a damn difficult task. So yeah, that's the plan. Whether that plan is going to work or not is anyone's guess. Right, can we get the window down? We do. Right, so the cafe or restauranty bit is to our right. No sign of any cars currently. That is what I like. That, you know, I'm happy to report no cars around here. Or no suspicious cars, I should say. That's probably a more significant bit. No suspicious cars. All is good. Can't see a blimp. I mean, they don't know where I went from that chase, I don't think. The weaving around under the bridges actually worked wonders for us. It made it very difficult to follow. The blimp lost us. One car found us, but we bombed away before they could ever get a real look in. Right, this one here, we are just going to go and park in the car park. I don't think there was... Oh, I've not even got the right thing equipped. Right, we will sticky bomb that. I'll have a search around. Oh, I have just realised I've armed it. Without calling Lester. Don't press the wrong button. That would be really bad. That would be really, really bad.
How can I be of service?
Hello, Lester. Cops turn a blind eye again. Thank you very much for your services. We will explode that one and sneak away into the night. We don't have very much time. Oh, you twat! Oh, no. Freaked out Fords are going everywhere. Ewan is totally going to check out that Ford, because that was a absolute lunatic of an AI. And I'm going to follow where that Zion's going. Yeah, Ewan is definitely checking that GT, but the fact that my brake light is gone is absolutely devastating. So, because this is the big turboed car. I sunk a bunch of money into making this thing quick. And there's nothing I can do at the moment. Can't repair it. There's nowhere up here to repair it. There's nowhere bloody up here to go. Okay, I have an idea. I mean, are they going to think... They're not going to think I've gone to the hills again, right? There's also a secondary thing here that I'm kind of... Okay, I have a really sketchy plan. This plan could get me caught. I mean, although... So the damage doesn't always see. So they could well look at the back of my car and not see the damage, right? It might just not show on their screens. That does happen. I don't really want to go and swap cars immediately, although this is a silly risk really driving around the turbo car, because I might want this for the final getaway, and I don't want to kind of reveal and burn this. There is a pre in Mirror Park. Now, I could get to Mirror Park by avoiding a lot of the main travelled roads. So this is literally the very outer limit of my area. Although the hills are likely to be busy, because at the end of the day, they think I'm going to the cinema. Which is a pretty, you know, solid guess. I would love to, you know, if you were doing this, you know, try to get around all of these vehicles as quickly as possible without, you know, hunter intervention. That one would make a lot of sense. However, yeah, there's no way I can do that when there's that many cars about and with mine damaged. So we are being a little bit cheeky, a little bit sneaky, and we are looping around the very top of the map. Although, the problem is, if we get seen now, we're done. This is a high risk. Oh no, they are looping over that way though. Where do I need to go to get down? Santos Freeway. I don't really want the freeway. I want to get down from up here. I think I've missed the turning. I think that was the turning I wanted. Whoops. Yeah, I'm gonna go with them possibly. Yes, this was the turning I wanted. Actually, the one before was the one that I wanted, really. That's fine. Oh, okay. They are covering that area. So I'm not gone quite as far. I don't know as far along as I wanted to. Kind of. I mean, I kind of have. I can aim for where the blimp is, because the general theory is if you aim for where it is, it's not going to stay there, right? Oh, these brake lights. These brake lights are going to kill me. It's like, do I swap? Do I lose all the speed to try? And so I've got to do it. I can't not. I'm actually about to do this while there's a bloody ambulance having a look. I am devastated that we're going to lose the turboed car. Oh my god, we're so lucky. Oh, we are so lucky, because there's going to be an abandoned shafter there that they are going to find. I mean, I think we made a good call. It really did look like they were searching everything. And that that abandoned car might help us. You know, that abandoned car might draw them away from Mirror Park. Because they might, you know, they might, if they noticed it. It didn't actually look like the Phoenix saw it, particularly, but it might, when they do catch on to it being there, if they do, rush over to that part of the map, abandoning the part of the map that I'm heading to, but I am running really low on time here. This has now become a race against time. I can't do anything suspicious, though, because there's too many hunters in this kind of vicinity, and then after this, I've got to get away. Somehow, I've got to get away. And I'm not 100% sure how I'm going to do that. There is a limo. That's heading towards Mirror Park. Oh, we're going to be cutting this one so fine. I don't want to be stuck in this traffic, but it's so busy. If I do something weird, I'm going to get spotted. Go, 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 go. Is that a hunter? The worst thing that I could have happen is a hunter could use my car. That would be the worst possible thing, is if a hunter uses the shafter that I built with the turbo. That would be massive problems, because that would be then so quick. And they wouldn't even realise that that thing was modified to start with. Yeah. They probably won't, because they'll think that I abandoned it. If they did see it, they'll think I abandoned it because it's damaged. Right? And that's the logical conclusion to that, is that it was abandoned due to damage. So they might not bother replacing their vehicle with it. However, yeah, it is a big... It could be a big problem. We are nearly at Mirror Park. Where is the one? I'm going to guess it's Longbow, because it's normally Longbow who likes to put their pre down here. It's in the far corner. We're kind of approaching Mirror Park from slightly the wrong way. I'm going to get the window down. Ready. I mean, that is actually something that could get me spotted as well. It's one of those, like, super unlikely things, but it could happen. Oh, they are hovering over it. That is not what I need. They've got loads of cars here. So they're not allowed to camp stuff, but they are allowed to go and check stuff. And there's obviously been some sort of altercation going on here. Something's happened. I don't quite know what. Oh, this is awful. Something's gone on here that has nothing to do with me. The only thing I could do now... I can't bomb it away from here to try and get another pre. I'll get spotted. My best bet is to get out of this area and try and get to the cinema once I'm safe. Say once I'm safe, or once I think I'm safe. That looks like a genuine AI cop as well there. Yeah, that's going to be my best bet, I think. Is going to be a sprint to the cinema while not looking like I'm sprinting. Is the blimp following me? The blimp was heading this way. No, the blimp's just having a look around. There is a car behind. What's the time? I've got an hour to go, which is 2 minutes. Okay, it's just turned off. Okay, I've got a risky plan here. So this is me. I'm trying to make ground. We know a lot of them are over there. So I'm desperately trying to make ground, but blending in enough. My plan is going to be, if I pop this car, we will then bolt the other direction. Right, because we know there's loads of them over there. We can sticky bomb that one. Go! Go, 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 go. Go, get out of here. Shafter, run. Run as fast as you bloody can, because we were about to get to the timeout point. So... Shafter, use your speed. Remove wanted level. It's a shame you've not got the turbo. But we are getting towards the end of our time for the 24 hours. I mean, I've got a little bit more time than I expected, actually. We could maybe even blend in a smidge. I'm back up with the bloody hills again. I could grab that bike. Because we've now got to think of an exit strategy. And up here, there is no real good exit strategies, right? Up here, my exit strategies are pretty limited. I think my best bet is going to be get down to the beach and steal a jet ski. That is the current plan that I'm going for. I've got no prees over this side of the map. We've got all the prees over here, so I can't try and race to another one whatsoever. They're all the other side. They're all the wrong side of the map for me. So yeah, I can't really do anything. My plan, yeah, I think I've got far enough away that I can actually just slow it down a bit. Oh, you utter lunatic. You utter lunatic. Yeah, so we're gonna slow it down. I'm gonna slow it down. We're gonna go for grabbing a jet ski by the beach. So, like, the escaping part is either by boat, so it can be jet skis, it can be the boats that spawn by the helipad, or any of the boats that we find by the sort of piers in the docks. It's boats or aircraft. So the jet ski would count. I mean, it's probably the bare minimum of an escape. Me just driving out of the city doesn't count. It'd be too easy. So, yeah, boats. And from where we are located, because we're located right at the north of the map, our best bet is to go for the jet skis. Now, they might know this. That's something that I've got to consider. They might be expecting me to head that way. So they know I'm trying to escape, but they, of course, don't know what route I'm taking. If I can get a jet ski and sort of get away on that, that would be very helpful. I can get away sort of like subtly with that. That would be what I'm after. I don't actually think I want to go this way. This is not where I want to go. The reason is it's very difficult to It's a that U-turn there is a risk. We are taking some risks at the moment. I kind of have to, though. I kind of have to in these places. I'm a bit nervous, I'm not going to lie. I want to do as little walking as I have to get to these jet skis. So I could drive onto the pier, right? I could drive onto the AI cars do drive onto the pier, but would they look at it? I don't know if this lane is supposed to be allowed to go straight on, actually. It might not be, but no one's going to know. No one can see the... where can I run that? No one can see the lines and see the road markings, so that's fine. If we can sneak our way down to the pier, down to the waterfront, we are looking pretty good here. We are looking pretty good. I mean, we've kind of planned it. We've kind of worked it in such a way. I don't know what was happening at Mirror Park. Obviously, something was going on. I mean, I had nothing to do with that something. I was farting about in the hills and so on. So I did not have anything to do with the altercation in Mirror Park. But whatever it was absolutely saved me. Whatever weirdness was occurring over there, it dragged so many people across to that part of the map that I could just race the other way and I'd be fine. So, yeah, I mean, it's good news for me. Bad news for the hunters. I'm going to guess some AI shenanigans. I mean, it was quite funny. We actually got to watch in real time as Ewan chased after a bullet. Because the bullet was freaking out from the explosion and trying to run away, so it was acting a bit weird. And, you know, I think it was Ewan anyway. It looked like the Frosty Gold car. But it had to check, essentially. Because, you know, in case it was me having booted it or something. So, yeah, there's been some interesting goings on. I mean, we've had a couple of good chases. You know, it is true. They have not quite got to find us in this final one. If we can do that, I mean, if I can do a clean escape out of the city, I'll be very happy with that. It isn't over yet. As much as I'm like talking in this manner, this is not over yet. We have to still get away, and that could still go wrong. Right. We are going to get undercover. I want to be as hidden as possible in all of these environments. Which, for here, this is why I went to this car park, because I can run across towards the jet skis. Actually, I could have, if I'd been clever, I could have gone even a bit further down and then run under the pier. And then we could have got to the jet skis while undercover. There is the blimp. The blimp is a long way away. If they have any suspicions, they are not by the jet ski area. In fact, actually, even a little bit more in keeping with sort of the RP would be well, we get rid of Gliska. That's one more gone. We'll actually use a boat. We will actually use a proper boat here. The swim out to this has been... They were smart to check. They were smart to check. Get on the boat. Come on. Get on the boat. We will be home free. They might have a jet ski out there. It looks like they do. So yeah, someone's driven an RC car into the water. It's not going to matter. It's not going to matter. We are going to be on the boat. We will blast our way out into the ocean and into the night. It will be... Well, we can kill the jet skier, to be fair. We are off. We are off. The blimp can try and stop us, and it might try. Whoop. Kamikaze blimp. That's a cut. Oh, kamikaze. The blimps. Has the blimp survived? I don't think so. Maybe. We're not going to probably have the range on that. The blimp has, well, it's floating and mostly sunk. And there we go. We can turn off our lights. We don't want any lights. We don't want anything lighting up the sky. We will head off into the murky darkness that is the end of the game. Yeah, that is a victory for us with the bar. I don't know how far away we can go before the game gets angry at us. There was a jet ski somewhere, but it doesn't matter. We are victorious in this one. Yeah, Gliska was in the right place patrolling, just at the wrong time. we were able to open fire and take them out, and there were no other vehicles about. The blimp was not going to be close enough, and we have snuck it away. We are victorious in the snow. Oh, it looks like we've found some sort of eerie... Is an alien going to come down? It feels like we are in that sort of a movie at the moment here, just with our boat. It feels very ominous out here. Very ominous indeed. Can't really see anything. But there we go. There we go. We are victorious. We didn't get as many prees as I would have liked, but I think we did the best we could have given the scenario that we had. I don't think we could have done much more than that, really. So I'll take... Oh, well, we can certainly blow up more than 4 prees, but considering what we had to go through, I think it wasn't too bad. That, though, is going to be it for this video. Thank you all very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.